RoughRiders starting a 4-game series against the San Antonio Missions tonight, and we're joined by RoughRiders infielder Wilder Rodriguez, who had a couple of base hits last night. Wilder, it was a tough game, I think, for the whole team last night. The offense obviously kept churning along, but 11-10, the pitching didn't quite measure up. How tough was that to go into the clubhouse after the game? How quiet was it after a game like last night?
No, it's like normal. It's like this happens in baseball, Sometimes the pitcher a little bit struggling, but this part of the game. Sometimes the pitchers throw like 9 innings, and the hitters don't score a run and losing 1-0. This is like a regular game. Position players try doing well. They're trying to make a runs, and the pitchers a little bit struggling, but everybody's fine.
We saw it all the time last year, just on the opposite end, where the hitting wasn't quite as strong and the pitching, as you said, was doing a good job. Is it as much as just trying to block everything else out that happens and focus on what you guys do offensively and not think about, okay, we need to score 5-6 runs here to build up a big lead because we're not sure if they can hold it?
Yeah, no. It's everybody have the job in the team, and when you playing different, everybody's concentrated. We just playing different, make a catch, make a routine play. When you go to home play, if you have situation, if you man on fair, you gotta get him over. If you bring it in. But it's not like panic. It's like regular. Everyone playing the same way every day, like playing the right way, and the win is coming.
Tell me about your time up in AAA. You're up there for a couple of weeks. I'm sure you saw some familiar faces, some new folks as well, but tell me about your time up with Round Rock.
It's good. AAA is like a little different baseball. It's you see a lot of veteran pitchers, veteran players. More of this guy but have like a couple of years in big league, and it's a good experience for me to stay around these guys, like veteran guys. I'm passing like a good time there in AAA.
And how's Steve Buechele doing, the RoughRiders manager from the last couple of years? How's he settling in up there with Round Rock?
Oh, yeah, he's good. I love Buechele. He's my manager for 3 or 4 years. And he's doing well there in AAA, same here. But it's a good guy. I like Buechele.
Obviously when you're in AAA, you're one step away from the major leagues. But is it something nice about coming back down to AA and working with some of the younger guys? And from what I've heard, the AA team's generally a little bit more energetic because you have those youthful guys that maybe aren't bitter about not being in the big leagues.
Yeah, absolutely. This AA team has more energy, like more young guys, like more hustle. It's a little bit different than AAA, but it's the same baseball everywhere. But I feel good here with the young guys. I'm trying to be professional every day, everywhere, because I'm example for these young guys, and I'm like this part of my career.
One guy who came up when you went up to AAA was Edwin Garcia, and it was funny, Jason Hart was talking about how he called you big brother and he called Edwin little brother. And he does remind me a little bit of you in that he can play a multitude of positions. Do you see a little bit of yourself in Edwin?
Yeah, Edwin is almost same player, come to me, same player. He's like unbelievable. He's a good defense, good guy, good personality, good teammate. Is the guy help talk to the young guys too. He's a similar player like me. He can play shortstop, second base, third base, first base. He can play outfield. He's like this good guy. I love Edwin.
You talked about enjoying this part of your career where you're at right now. I'm not trying to push you out the door here, but when you come to a day where you realize, I'm done playing, have you thought about what you want to get into? Because, I've had so many people tell me, oh, man, Wilder Rodriguez, he would make a great coach, he would make a great scout. There'll be a lot of folks interested in bringing him aboard because of all the different attributes that you can bring to a club or an organization. Has that been something that you've thought at all about?
Oh, right now I have one dream is playing big league like player. Sometimes I think if when my career like baseball player done, I want to stay in baseball. I want to stay in baseball no matter what, if it's coaching, if it's scouting, whatever. I love this game, and now every day I come to a field for playing hard, do a good example for the young guys, and putting my good numbers. For for my dream is playing big league one time in my career.
Speaking of the big leagues, your older brother Guillermo played in the major leagues for a couple of seasons with a couple of different teams. What has he told you about his experience up in the big leagues? What has he been able to try and teach you about his experience of being at the highest level?
He said it's the same baseball. He said It's like more fundamental baseball. But he said he when he called out for first time, he had like 13 years in minor league. I have 14, but he said wait for your change. When you have uniform, you have chance to play baseball. When you don't have uniform, when you're playing independent ball, Mexican or wherever other league, you don't have too many champs to play big league. If you have some organization, big league organization, if you have the uniform, if you playing hard every day, my brother say you have chance to play big league one time in your career.
Did you ever get the chance to see him play in a big league game?
No, not live. I saw him TV. When he playing big league, I watch every game. And when I have chance, I watch every game with a computer. And I'm so excited to see my brother there for 2 years.
Hopefully you get the chance, obviously, to get up to the major leagues as well. When that day comes, who do you want in the stands there watching you?
No, my father. Also, I play for my father's dream. My father is love baseball, and he very excited when my brother's playing big league. And I want to see my father in the stand this day.
Did your father ever play?
He never played professional baseball, bro. He have 60 years old and he's still playing baseball. In Venezuela, I have like baseball league, like 16 years old, and he catching 9 innings, like same distance to the base, same mount, same baseball, and he still play baseball. He playing all life when young. He don't have the opportunity of playing professional, but he playing baseball for the whole life.
Well, you don't doubt how much he loves baseball if he's still catching 9 innings at 60 years old. I do not doubt that might be you someday with as much as you love baseball. Wilder, thanks so much for the time. Welcome back, and best of luck out there tonight.
Thank you, for sure.
That's RoughRiders infielder Wilder Rodriguez. We're back right after this on the Frisco RoughRiders Baseball Network.